What's up, guys and gals of the internet? Thanks for tuning in to The Juice. This is our gaming podcast where we like to take whatever news of the week and talk about it while also talking about whatever gaming topics come to mind. Here with me, we are rolling as a dynamic duo, Jared and I. Jared, how you doing today?
I'm doing fantastic.
You're doing good.
How are you?
The magic wizard himself.
Yes, Juicy Wizard.
Juicy Wizard.
Yes,
I like it.
It's my nickname.
Wingardium Leviosa. I like
Oh my goodness, that's awesome.
So Jared, what have you been playing?
I've been playing a magical game. Well,
magical game? It's fitting since you're a wizard.
Yes. A game that I've watched in early access. I wanted to play. I've seen streamers play it. I was into. The game is called Disc Jam. Disc Jam. It's actually a March.
This is the sequel to Def Jam. Fight for New York.
Yes. You play as Red Man and you throw disc. No. Actually, it's a game made by two developers. It's the PS Plus game of one of the PS Plus games from March. And
so basically, what he's saying is go play it.
Yes, go play it. It's free. If you have PlayStation Plus, why not? It's free. Released officially on PS Plus, similar to Rocket League. That's why a lot of people are kind of comparing it to Rocket League because it's a very competitive sports game that just feels good to play.
My rule of thumb for PlayStation Plus is always, no matter if you're really interested in the game or not, like redeem the code so you have it in your queue.
Yes.
So you have it. Even if you may never play it, it's there if you want to.
I actually don't know if it was always a feature, but now, you can literally just add the license to your library. You don't have to download it automatically. But
that's what I do with every PlayStation Plus game now.
But yeah, going into Disc Jam, I was already excited for it, and I was trying to convince people around me like this game's gonna be like the next Rocket League. I'm telling you, and they weren't feeling it at first. But when we actually started to play doubles against each other, even just 1v1s and singles, they fell in love with that game.
It's definitely a game that, like, at first sight, it's kind of like, I guess it looks cool.
Yeah,
but then once you actually get into playing it and you're throwing the disc and doing curves,
it looks very simple. People are saying it's a tad bare bones, which is a fair criticism, but it's definitely gonna get more expansive. I mean, Rocket League, let's be honest, Rocket League was kind of bare bones at the very beginning. You had a few base models, and now look at it. You have in-game trading, different maps, different modes, et cetera, et cetera. So it's going to get fleshed out. The fact that it was only made by 2 people is nuts.
Oh, yeah, without a doubt.
But yeah, that's really what I've been playing. I'm about to start Horizon Zero Dawn. Very excited for that. I'm a little late to the party, but again, it hasn't been out too long, so I don't think I'm too late, but yeah, that's what I've been playing. And what about you, bud?
What have I been playing?
Yes,
well,
what have you been playing?
I recently just beat Horizon Zero Dawn.
Yes.
Great game. A lot deeper than I expected it to be. Lots of good things about it. I think you're going to really enjoy it. Story is very sci-fi. If you're into the sci-fi genre at all, you will like this game a lot. I definitely recommend. I would honestly say it's probably, if you are a game fan and you like video games and video games is something you really enjoy, it's a must-play.
Yeah, from what I've seen review-wise, it really managed to made me eat my words about Guerrilla being not being more than Killzone, because that's what my assumption was. I'm like, this is really weird from Guerrilla Games to be making a game like this, really only known for like Red Faction and like Killzone and stuff, and the fact that it's the same developer making apparently like this IP that's franchise worthy. That's
the game. How the game starts for me. Like when I played the game, I was going through it, and the intro starts off really strong, and I played through it, and I was kind of stuck in awe. It's like, it's kind of crazy the dudes that made Killzone are making something that feels this theatrical and epic.
Yeah, and that's awesome, and I'm glad. I think it released at a good time.
You'll like it a lot, especially they do well with an open world, and the tools that they're given they play with very well.
Yeah.
There are multiple times in this game where I come across something and I'm just thinking, what in the hell is that? And that's awesome. It's these things where you come across objects just in the wild that are part of the world that it's just complete catch you awestruck of what's going on. So it's awesome. Another game I picked back up because, as you know, Horizon Zero Dawn capped it out probably about 60 hours, did pretty much all the side quests, all the story, all of that. And it's a big open world game. So a lot of times right after an open world game, it's kind of like I have open world fatigue.
Yeah.
Not as much as most people where it's like they play one game, it's like I don't want to touch another open world game for months. I just, after a big open world game, it's like I want to calm down and chill out, play something simple. So I re-downloaded a good old Hotline Miami.
Yep.
Fantastic game. Also, I believe made by 2 people. Arguably the best soundtrack in a game that's ever been. It's nice 80s synth pop, and you run around freaking just destroying the individual, smashing their head, hitting them with bad shooting or whatever. It's so
yeah,
cool.
I love the idea of literally having to just do a perfect action sequence to win.
Yeah.
Like I love the fact. Yeah, I love that. It's like,
and you have this awesome 80s song with this 80s background or that what's going on there, and it's like dudes in freaking Miami Vice white suits.
Yeah.
You run around just murdering.
Yeah, it's like a Groundhog Day situation of like remembering like, okay, this enemy's gonna be here. He's gonna pop up and cover.
They're so tactical that like there will be times where I would go into a room and you see a guy standing right here by the door, and there's two dudes right here. I would lock onto that dude before I went into a door. I would kick open this door to stun this guy, shoot him. I knew this guy had a melee weapon, so I would shoot him. Dude stunned on the ground, run over, hit him on the ground, and then go to the next. And it's like it's so tactical. And what I really liked about it is it's a palate cleanser. It was something nice. It was simple. It was arcadey. It's fun to really cleanse out my gaming brain and everything that's going on since I played Horizon. And it's nice to get refreshed right before Mass Effect comes out.
And I think that's kind of the success story of so far of this year in gaming is that with Nier Automata. Is that what it's called?
Yeah.
Yeah, Nier Automata.
I like to call it in a nice Spanish accent, Nier Automata. I don't know why. I just feel like
I'm very excited for that game as well, just because. Well, we'll be getting later into like what we're excited for this year in terms of game releases, but I just want to say real quick, I think it's cool like the amount of diversity we have in titles. Just from January to March, and how much that's going to carry on through. So that's really what we've been playing as of now.
Something else I think is really unique about this is that you can correlate with Disc Jam and Hotline Miami. It's really cool seeing how small teams like this make a good game, like a game that's legitimately critically loved.
And I think the indie space has always been like that. I think that we've always had small teams, but the fact that we're starting to see, publishers like Sony really take a chance. Like, I can only imagine like the meeting. I think the name's like Jay and Tim or something that made Disc Jam. I can only imagine them having a meeting with Sony,
trying to pitch this.
Yeah, like trying to pitch the game, and imagine Sony actually like entertaining it and being like, okay, well, we want this to launch on PS Plus. We want this game to launch on our system. And just to have that. The fact that they're working with like little guys like that, I think that's awesome. I think it only bodes well for gamers at the end of the day. I mean, if we look at games like, Rocket League, it has a team, but not nearly the amount as maybe
Psyonix isn't a huge studio.
Yeah, maybe compare like the developers of like an Assassin's Creed or
hundreds of people.
Or like a Just Cause or a game like that. So like. Yeah, I think that's why I'm such a big fan of the indie space. I love seeing success stories, and Disc Jam especially. I mean, their last update, it was actually they had to update the servers just because they didn't expect the amount of people that played to play.
And that in itself is impressive.
Yeah,
have that many people wanting to play this game.
And I love seeing stuff like that. I enjoy indie games not only because they can sometimes give experiences that AAA just doesn't always nail, but you get to see those success stories. It's kind of like indie films. You like seeing an indie director. Score big with one of their movies and then get super successful. It's kind of the same thing.
Oh yeah, I think the main thing that really impresses me about indies is it's less like a business decision. It's more a passion project. Like these people are pouring their hearts into this game that they're making.
Yeah,
just because they're so passionate about it. And whenever you have somebody passionately make something in the arts, it always or most of the time ends up great. So that's always good to see.